In this video, I'm going to talk about second POC business study blueprint for model question paper, that is 2023 Karnataka board. So let us see the blueprint now. So let us see how the marks is distributed here. So for 1 mark, they are asked here. There is knowledge based here. One question for VSA from first chapter. One question for VSA another chapter. From third chapter, one question. So from first chapter, one question for VSA, that is knowledge, and for understanding, for one question for essay, and applications, one question for VSA, and for skills, one question for POQ. Like this, they are distributed VSA, SA, LA, and E, and POQ. From second chapter, one question is VSA, simple question, and one question for understanding essay, and one question for application VSA, and one question for, so nothing is there for skills. And from third chapter, one question for VSA knowledge, one question for understanding long answers, that is means VSA, that is very short answer, short answer, long answer, and uh, enlarge big answers like 5 marks, like that. So one question from third chapter, one question for very short answers, one question for long answers. So totally two questions from this chapter. And from fourth chapter, one question for short answer, one question for very short answer, and one question for very short answer from applications. And from fifth chapter, one question for very short answer, that is understanding, and one question for essay, enlarged long answers, 5 marks, understanding, and one question for very short answers from application, and one question for short answers. And then from sixth chapter, there is one question for very short answer, one question for short answers from knowledge. Next, from understanding, very short answer, one question, long answer, one question, essay answer, long answers, another long answer, enlarged answer, one question. That's it. And from seventh chapter, 1 marks, one question for very short answer, one question for very short answer, that is from understanding, and one question for short answer, that is also for understanding. Leaving that, one question for essay, applications, long answers, and one question as POQ. And from eighth chapter, one question for very short answer from knowledge, one question for short answer from understanding, and one question for long answer, that is from application. And ninth chapter, one question from short answer, that is from knowledge, one question for very short answer, that is from understanding, one question for application, and one question from long answers, that is enlarged answers, applications. Then from 10th chapter, one question for short answer, that is knowledge, one question for very short answer, that is understanding, one question for very short answer, that is application, and one question for enlarged answer, as I said. And 11th chapter, there is one question for very short answer, that is knowledge, one question for enlarged answer, that is also knowledge, one question for short answer, understanding, one question for long answer, that is also understanding. And from application, one question for long answer, and one question for POQ they are asked. So from last 12 chapter, one question for very short answer, one question for short answer, one question for long answer, from knowledge, and giving that one no other questions are asked from this chapter. So totally very short answer from knowledge 9 questions, and from short answer from knowledge 5 questions. Long answer is 2 questions, and enlarged answer is also 2 questions. From understanding very short answer question, it is 6 questions are there. 5 questions are there for short answers. Long answer are there for 5 questions, and 2 questions are there for enlarged answers, that is for understanding. Next, for application, 5 questions are there for very short answer. Short answer 1 question is there. Long answer 3 question. Enlarged answer is 2 questions. And from skills POQ, 3 questions is there. So totally, if we see from very short answer from all knowledge, understanding, application, and skill, there are 20 questions as very short answer questions. Short answer question 11 question are there. Long answer question 10 questions are there, and enlarged answer are 6 question, and POQ as 3 questions. So therefore theory totally 47 questions are there as theory, and POQ as 3 questions. Totally 130 marks is there, including option extra questions also. So 130 plus 15 here again, 130 plus 15, that is POQ, totally 145 marks allotment. uh, Marks allotted, like 12 marks is allotted for first chapter, 8 marks is allotted for second chapter, 5 marks is allotted for third chapter, 8 marks is allotted for fourth chapter, for fifth chapter 12 marks is allotted, and for sixth chapter 16 marks is allotted, and for 7th chapter 12 marks is allotted, and for 8th chapter only 7 marks is allotted, and for ninth chapter 12 marks is allotted, and for 10th also 12 marks, and for 11th 19 marks is allotted, and for 12th chapter 7 marks is allotted. So here highest is 19 marks, that is for 11th chapter. So if you read 11th chapter correctly, you will get 90 marks, that is the passing marks you will get almost nearly 21 is the passing marks, as you know. uh, so okay friends, see you in my next video. So if this video was helpful to you, please give a like. Please comment down if you need any help in studies. I will also share important questions from the business study chapter in my upcoming videos. And if you please share this video, if you want any other study help, please comment down, and please share my video with your friends so that it may helpful for them. So okay friends, see you in my next video. Till then, take care. Have a nice day. Bye my friends.